Right. So Chelsea 2, Lincoln City 1. Now, I don't know people, but it's one of those situations where it's a cup competition, so all you need is wins, right? But if you were to put the same performances to the Premier League and the Champions League, it's now getting to a point where I am worried. I'm not calling for anyone out yet because I think as football fans we tend to quickly run into saying coaches out. No, I have seen some good signs from Maresca. I've seen some bad things from him as well, but I think I'll still give him the benefit of the doubt. I think he can turn things around and we can start putting better performances. Now let's talk about the game right quickly. Let's start with the lineup. When I saw that lineup, I wasn't even surprised, and I expected, certain individuals to start the game, the likes of Gittens, Canacho, obviously Hato, Jorgensen, Buenanote. I thought Estevao might start as well, but either way, I wasn't surprised with the lineup. I thought the lineup was good enough to go to Lincoln City and actually, pick up a convincing win, because the last 4 minutes of the game, I was bad clinching. I don't even know, but yeah, I was worried. Anyway, so the lineup for me was good enough. I didn't think that that team was gonna put us under pressure like that. Obviously, when you rest your best players, it's the free flow of the game is not as the same as if you start your usual starters. But when you look at our lineup, the quality wise, I think we should be able to play better. Now, I know we did play well in the second half, but I want to touch base on the first half because the first half was horrible. And the concern that I was going to talk about is the way we're starting games. We are starting games so bad. Every game we started in this Premier League season, even outside the Premier League season, you look at even the Champions League, we are starting our games so bad. We are giving away goals cheaply. And we are paying for it. We are paying for it. You look at Bayern Munich, we were pretty much almost equal in terms of performance wise, but we gave them goals. You look at even the game against West Ham, we gave them a goal. Somewhat, to some extent, we gave them a goal, even though we ended up coming back into the game. You look at the Brentford game, we gave them goals. You look at the United game, we gave them goals. So even this game today, the goal that they scored, that was us making a mistake, and they capitalized on that. Now, don't get me wrong. They were really pressing high. They were well compact at the same time when they were out of possession. They were really, really, really giving us hard time to get out of our own half. So I got to give credit to them because they made that first half very, very difficult for us. We need to do better. We need to do better. I know we could get things in the right direction as the season go by. But if you want to be that team to challenge, you have to put fear into these teams because I don't think anyone is scared to play us. The way we're playing right now is not so convincing. Like, we are so bad. Don't get me wrong. There are phases in the games where I can say, okay, this is Chelsea now. This is the way I want to see my team play. But then for the large part of those games, I'm seeing too many wrong things. I will get to the positives, in a second. There are a couple of players I want to pick up and actually speak about. But yeah, it's we need to start games properly. We cannot continue playing like this. If you play against teams like Arsenal, Man City, Liverpool, they will punish you. You don't even have to get to that caliber of teams. Even the teams like Brentford, they just punish that. United are shit, but they just punish that as well because we're making silly mistakes. Silly mistakes. So that first half for me, it was not good enough at all. Now let's move on to second half. I thought second half we did well. I was expecting to see some substitute at the beginning of the first half, but he didn't do it. Either way, the game went on to be a better game for us. I thought we played well in that second half. Even then, the last bit of that second half when the match was about to finish and at that time, I was nervous. And I shouldn't be nervous against Lincoln City. I shouldn't be. When I sit at the table and talking about how I'm the Club World Cup champion, I'm the world champion, when I'm wearing that gold badge, I shouldn't be scared to play a team in that division. I shouldn't be. Whether I rested my players or not, I shouldn't be scared. Right. So second half, yeah, we played well. A couple substitute, Cucurella came on, Neto came on, looked good. At that point, we were just now playing more defense, you know. But I want to pick up on certain players that I wasn't really impressed with. Enzo Fernandez. You've been getting couple of assists and goals here and there, but you've been shit. Like the performance have been shit, and this is the reason why I don't just go on Google and just, you know, look at all these statistics, goals and assists, GAs. I really like. I like to watch a player play, for me to really judge them on how they can, be in the, you know, good players kind of category. For me, I don't. Obviously, I want my players to score and assist, but that's not the only thing I look at. Enzo Fernandez has not been good in terms of his performances. He has not been good at all. Today, the pass he made to Chalaba is the one that made us concede a goal. I don't know what he was trying to do. And I don't understand the obsession with playing from the back every fucking time. Why do we have to play from the back every time? They were pressing up high. Sometimes just shoot the ball and try to win the second ball. You can still play like that. Why does every time it has to be from the back, from the back, from the back? And we keep suffering because we keep playing like that. Against Bayern Munich, we play like that. Against West Ham, we play like that. And we concede goals. Against Brentford, we play like that and we concede goals. Against United, we kind of play like that and we concede goals. You don't have to always play from the back. If it's not working, shoot the ball forward and then try to win your second ball. You can still play like that. Set pieces. We need to start defending set pieces well. That team today came on with the long throws and corners. We were struggling, even though we did, not concede from set piece, but we were struggling today. Yeah, so Enzo Fernandez, you need to do better, buddy. I need to call out our goalkeeper. Now I know why Maresca trusts Sanchez, even though he's not to be trusted. But our goalkeeper, Jorgensen, I gave him the benefit of the doubt. I was like, Maresca is not treating him right. You need to give him game time. You need to give him play time. But, he made so many mistakes today. Even against Manchester United, he made a mistake and we considered a goal. Every time he tries to go after the ball, he missed it. When he's not supposed to go, then he goes. It's like, I don't know. He's not good enough. Not good enough at all. Not good enough. Right. I've got some positive to pick on as well because we need to talk about this guy for a second. Audrey Santos. A lot of Chelsea fans have been hyping this guy when he was playing for Strasbourg. Now, I have to be honest with you. I haven't sat down to watch a Strasbourg match. Never. And I don't think I'll do it anyway. I no. I've not done it yet. Maybe I'll do it, but I don't think so. However, my point is, people were talking about how good Audrey Santos is. And I never knew he was that good. And I have to give him credit because every time he came on as a substitute, today he started the match, but every time he gets substituted on, he has put on a good performances. He's got the awareness that I really like. Every time he gets the ball, he always know who to give the ball to. Every time he goes for a challenge, yeah, sometimes he might be a little bit erratic, but he's still a good player. He's still a very good young player to improve. I like the guy. We have to give him credit. Today, he was the one bossing that midfield. Enzo Fernandez, I don't know the hell he was doing. He was like a Caicedo to us today, playing as a 6, sitting deep. When we were in position, his passing range is good. His awareness, great. He is going to be a good player. And I understand why they said, he needs to stay at Chelsea for this season because they've been loaning him out to Strasbourg, I think for 2 seasons or so. I can't even remember. But anyway, the point is, I have to give him credit. We didn't get to speak much of him against the United game. Why? Because it was just not the type of game to look at positives. But yeah, I have to give him his credit. I think he deserves more love from us Chelsea fans. I think he's dope. He's dope. Yeah, man. But anyway, we move on to the second round, third round. I don't even know. Second round, yeah. Hopefully, we get a team that we can beat, so we can keep moving. Because I want that Carabao Cup. I want that FA Cup. I want it all. Do I think I'm gonna have it all? Nah, but I still want it all. So hopefully, we get to draw with with the likes of, I don't know, easy teams too. Not easy teams rather, but some teams besides Liverpool. Yeah. But anyway, people, make sure you do subscribe to my channel and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.